You are sitting on a wooden bar stool inside the Oakland Clubhouse on East 14th Street. It is 2 in the morning on a Friday in 1979. There is a federal indictment with your name on it on a desk in the Alameda County courthouse 3 miles away. You do not know it yet. Right now you are a full patch with the death head on your chest and a glass of cheap bourbon in your right hand. Tomorrow you will become a sergeant at arms. In 9 years, you will go to federal prison. In 38 years, you will be the chapter president of the most famous outlaw motorcycle club on earth. This is your life as every rank of the Hells Angels. Rank 0. You are a civilian. You are 21 years old in the spring of 1965, and you work in an auto shop on East 14th Street in Oakland. You make $1.90 an hour. You drink Coors. You vote for nobody. You ride a 1957 Harley-Davidson Panhead that you bought for $300 from a man whose son went to Vietnam and didn't come back. One Saturday afternoon, you are riding home and you stop at a red light next to 7 other Harleys. The men on those Harleys are wearing black leather vests. On their backs are 3 pieces of cloth, a top rocker that says Hells Angels, a center patch shaped like a winged skull called the Death Head, and a bottom rocker that says Oakland. The man at the front of the formation glances at you for half a second. The light turns green. They roar away. You sit there at the green light until someone behind you honks. You ride home, but you do not go to work on Monday. Rank 1, you are a hangaround. You start showing up at the clubhouse on East 14th, not inside. Outside, leaning on your panhead in the parking lot. You bring beer. You hold doors. You do not speak unless spoken to. You learn the rules without anyone teaching them to you. You don't touch a Patch's bike unless he says so. You don't talk to a Patch's old lady. You don't ask what they do for a living. You don't ask anything. After a few months of this, a full patch named Magoo nods at you and says, "You can come inside." You walk through the clubhouse door for the first time. It smells like motor oil and Pall Mall cigarettes and stale beer and something underneath that you decide not to name. You are now officially nothing. But you are nothing inside the building. Rank 2. You are a prospect. It is early 1967. After a year of hanging around, the chapter has voted to let you prospect. You are given a black leather cut with one bottom rocker on the back that just says, California. No top rocker, no death head. You will not get those for at least another year. And only if every single full patch in the chapter votes yes. One no vote, and you stay a prospect forever, or get sent home, depending on who said no. Your job for that year is to be the chapter's hands. You wash bikes. You stand watch at parties. You buy beer for everyone with your own money. You ride at the back of the formation in their dust. You take a beating in a parking lot in Bakersfield from 3 Mongols, and you do not name them to the police, because patches do not cooperate, and prospects do not cooperate twice as hard. You sleep on the clubhouse floor on church nights because your sergeant at arms wants you available. Church is what they call the weekly chapter meeting. You are not allowed inside church. Rank 3. You are a full patch. It is November 1968. The chapter has voted unanimously. You are pulled into the back room of the clubhouse. They hand you a winged skull patch and a top rocker and a bottom rocker, and they sew them onto your cut while you stand at attention. You walk back out into the front room, and every patch slaps your back hard enough to bruise. You are now property of the Oakland Hells Angels. Your loyalty is to the club first, the chapter second, the country third, your mother fourth, your wife fifth, and to yourself last. If a patch from any chapter anywhere in the world calls you for help in the middle of the night, you go. The death head on your back is owned by the club. If you ever leave or get kicked out, you give it back. They will cut it off your skin if they have to. You are 25 years old, and you have never felt more permanent. 11 months later, you are at a free Rolling Stones concert at Altamont Speedway with a dozen other full patches working as security for the band. You have been paid in $500 worth of beer. A 19-year-old named Meredith Hunter pulls a revolver in the front row, and a full patch from your chapter, named Alan Passero, stabs him to death with a hunting knife in front of the stage. You see it from 20 feet away. The Stones are playing Under My Thumb. The film crew catches the entire thing. The next morning, the world has decided what the Hells Angels are, and what the 1960s were. You walk back to your bike with blood on your boots, and you do not say a word. Rank 4. You are the sergeant-at-arms. It is 1973. The chapter votes you into your first officer position. You are now responsible for the security of every meeting, every event, every funeral, and every fight. You carry a sawed-off 12-gauge under the bar at the clubhouse. You discipline prospects who screw up. You break the jaw of a prospect named Tommy, who wore his bottom rocker into a 7-Eleven without permission. You are the man who tells the chapter when a patch has to be voted out, and you are the man who removes the colors when the vote happens. The death head you take off another man's back goes back into the chapter safe. You learn that the worst part of the job is not the violence. The worst part is watching a brother lose his patch. Rank 5. You are the road captain. It is 1976. You plan every chapter run. You decide the route to Sturgis. You decide who rides where in the formation, in inverted V order, with the patches in the front, and the prospects sweeping the back. You learn weather. You learn highways. You learn how to pull a 30-bike formation through a small Nevada town at 60 miles an hour without losing a man. You learn how to bury a patch who didn't make it home, with full chapter honors and an inverted black flag. Rank 6, you are the treasurer. It is 1978. You collect dues, you manage the clubhouse rent, you pay the lawyers, and by 1978, the lawyers are everyone's full-time job. The federal government has decided the Hells Angels are a criminal enterprise and not a motorcycle club. You write checks to attorneys for trafficking cases, RICO cases, attempted murder cases, weapons cases, and one case where the charge is conspiracy to assassinate a member of the Mongols Motorcycle Club. The chapter dues triple. You start carrying the books in a steel briefcase with a combination lock. Rank 7. You are the vice president. It is 1981. 3 years ago, every officer in your chapter, including the president, was indicted in a federal RICO sweep. You took over the chapter while 4 of your brothers were in court. They were all acquitted at trial in 1980 because the federal prosecutors could not prove the chapter was a criminal organization. Your old president was acquitted. He hugged you on the courthouse steps. The next week, he handed you the gavel and stepped down to ride out his last years as a regular patch. You are now the second most powerful man in the Oakland chapter at 36 years old. Rank 8. You are the chapter president. It is 1985. The vote was unanimous. The gavel is yours. Every Tuesday night at 8 o'clock you sit at the head of the church table in a back room that has never been on a property tax record. Every patch in the chapter answers to you. Every prospect would die for you. The international newsletter that goes out from Oakland to the 8 other countries that have Hells Angels charters now goes out under your signature. When a charter in Hamburg has a problem, they call you. When a charter in Auckland needs help, they call you. When a brother in Toronto goes down, you fly to the funeral and stand at attention while they fold the colors over the casket. You are 40 years old. Rank 9. You are a national officer. It is 1996. The Oakland Mother Charter has voted you onto the World Run Committee. You are responsible for security and logistics for the international gathering of Hells Angels charters every year. 65 chapters across 19 countries. You wear a presidential bottom rocker with international clearance. You sit across the table from the chiefs of police of 3 countries and explain calmly that the Hells Angels Motorcycle Club is a registered organization with bylaws and dues and a charity foundation, and that you would like a permit for the Sturgis ride, please. They give you the permit. You leave the meeting. You go to a private dinner at a steakhouse and you pay in cash. Rank 10. You are a World Run organizer and the most senior member of your chapter. It is 2008. You have ridden a Harley-Davidson for 43 years. You have buried 14 brothers. Your wife of 31 years died of cancer last spring. You wear a long gray beard and a chain belt with a chrome buckle that has the death head etched into it, given to you by the chapter on your 60th birthday. The federal government is currently running an undercover operation called Black Biscuit through a Phoenix charter that you helped set up in 1995. You don't know that yet. You will find out in 2 months when 16 of your brothers go down in pre-dawn raids. You will testify in their trial. You will not say one word that helps the prosecutors. None of them will say a word either. There is no rank 11. You do not retire from the Hells Angels. You die in the colors. In 2022, your founding generation begins to die. The man who started the Oakland Charter, the man you hung around for, the man who voted you in as a prospect, The man who pinned your death head onto your cut in 1968, Ralph Sonny Barger, dies in his sleep in Livermore, California, at the age of 83. 12,000 bikers ride in his funeral procession down Highway 580. You ride near the front because you outranked him in 2008, when he stepped down from his last office. You wear the death head on your back, that he sewed there when you were 25. You wear it because you do not know how to wear anything else. You are 74 years old. You will die in your kuta. The man who replaces you as chapter president will be the same prospect you voted in 23 years ago, who is now older than you were when you wore the gavel. Some afternoons in late summer, you sit on the porch of your house in San Leandro with a glass of bourbon and you watch the traffic on East 14th Street go by. Sometimes a single Harley with a single death head on the back rolls past at speed and the rider does not see you. You do not wave at him. You do not need to. He is not yours yet. But in 50 years, if he survives, he will sit on a porch like this one and watch a bike like that one. And the cycle will continue, exactly as it did before you, and exactly as it will after you are dead. This was your life as every rank of the Hells Angels